High shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
Offensive rebound. Ooh, it's stolen away. Back to Finney-Smith. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And Young, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it. In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first-round series against the Knicks was memorable.
To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Out to the right wing. Got it. And Smithy, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
Pass to Collins. Now Capella. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. To the left wing. Outside Young. Oh, it's stolen. And now the Nets on the break. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Thomas, that's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Here's Mills. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Hawks trailing. Outside Johnson. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Curry's shot is off. Pass to Johnson. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Mills pulls it down. Here we go, one-on-one. Outside Curry. Here's Watanabe. And here's Warren. Defended by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And here's Curry for 3. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And fouling a real solid free throw shooter. Justin being more aggressive now, which means more trips to the stripe.
That's good from Holiday. So hits one and misses one at the line.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. They get it again. And the shot goes.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Brooklyn with the ball. 6-point game. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Finney-Smith got 7. 1 second left. And that one is hammered home.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7.
The Hawks, 10. Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Dorian Finney-Smith, Seth Curry.
And here's Young. And here's Hunter for 3. Here's Capella. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Capella's got his first 2 points.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Pass to Curry. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. From beyond the arc, and then some. Dinwiddie's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Inside, Capella. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
O'Neal misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Collins outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
John Collins.
And Collins with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Pass to Capella. There's Young with the 3. Offensive rebound. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Yes, it's good. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone. Substitutions on the court.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Murray. And they double up Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Murray. The three. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Warren's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty at the line.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right. They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here's Mills from the arc. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Will it go? Hunter can't get it to go.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Pass to Capella. It's blocked.
You watch some of the best defenders in the league. They're flexible athletes. And
that concludes the first half. Nets out in front. They're up by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Young with it. From behind the arc. The 3 ball. They get it back.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the Nets making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your next. Nicholas Weiss.
There's Young with the 3. Brooklyn with the board.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to Curry. That 3's off the mark.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Back to Young. To the middle. Collins, no good.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Right side, Finney-Smith. Wide open look. And the jumper falls for him. Finney-Smith's got 9 points. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Collins. And it's blocked. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the Hawks making a change here. Here's Young with the drive. There's the block.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Hunter. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Back to Young. To the inside. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Collins with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Down by 12. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. Pass to Finney-Smith. Drops in the three. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And the Hawks call time here.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Both teams will make substitutions. To the middle. And Griffin slams it in.
All about the team. Justin Holiday looking for the open man and finding him.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history, but his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
On the wing, Curry. Back to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from the wing. Can't get it to drop. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Murray. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now the Nets with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside Simmons. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Mills. On the wing, Curry. Just 3 to shoot. Tries again. And again no good by Brooklyn.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's O'Neal. And again, it's the Nets missing. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Inside. Here's Capella. That one falls. Nice speed that time from Holiday.
Justin Holiday.
Capella's got 6 points.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line, Seth Curry.
And the technical free throw is good.
Substitutions for your Nets. Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Thomas. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Pass to Claxton. Excellent D there from Capella.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
To the paint. And there's the rejection. Dinwiddie outside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in
32.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Nets with a lead. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Collins. That one goes. Count it.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Now Young with a steal. In transition. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Yep, count it.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
First team foul. Now,
here's Young.
For your next. Ben Simmons.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
For your next.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Young. That one is off. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Harris outside. Off target from outside. The Hawks trailing. Now Hunter. The kick out to Young. And stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. It's intercepted. Bogdanovich on the wing. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Harris outside. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Outside Young. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Love that from Bogdanovich. Finishing with power.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires it. And the Nets miss again. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Okongwu. Outside Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Pounded by Harris. To the inside. Deflected. O'Neal on the wing. Poke loose.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And that one drops for him. Collins has got 6 here in the quarter.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Timeout call for Brooklyn. They're leading by 2. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. he pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Finney-Smith. And he's all alone. A nice shot by Young. And the Hawks lead by 2. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake.
Collins, no good.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And the Nets making a change here.
Second personal. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. At the line.
Free throw, no good for Simmons.
You know, we know he struggles at the line, but Simmons is much more focused in huge situations like this one.
To the paint. Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Collins, the open look. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Warren. Dinwiddie left side. Puts up a 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
All sorts of time. Here's Claxton. Launches it. It counts. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shot